teenager, and like any other teenagers, I was always told to look towards the future. But the question is, what kind of future are we really facing? When we watch the news, global warming, floods, landslides are everywhere. The narrative is that these events are largely influenced by human intervention. Moreover, in some parts of the world, people are forced to live in coffin apartments due to limited land and unaffordable housing prices. Are we certain for future? Good morning to the respectable judges and my fellow participants. My name is Benjamin Joseph Lee. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to share my perspective on teenagers and sustainability. The answer to the question lies on how sustainable our world is. So, what is sustainability? Sustainability means preserving the future for the next generation. What we have right now must be able to last into the future, even though it will not always be the same. For example, fossil fuel will eventually run out. Therefore, we can rely more into alternatives, such as solar power, hydropower, wind turbines, or even piezo. In the end, adaptability and problem solving are key, since the situation continues to change. Now, teenagers who are the future, what can we do to help create a sustainable future? As stated in the Burnt Land Report, we cannot truly protect our environment if the people are living in poverty. Since these people are often on survival mode, which tend to overexploit natural resources. This idea later became the base of the SDGs, or the Sustainable Development Goals, which is a global framework for a sustainable future. Environmental health and social stability are deeply connected. This is where we, as teenagers, play our role. Teenagers can help with what they're good at. Just like sustainability, it doesn't always have to be the same thing. We can focus on our social media skills. For example, creating short videos to influence other people to reduce plastic waste, tutorials on how to recycle water bottles, or even share simple tips to reduce food waste or save energy. While socially, go out and help others in need. Personally, I've created 2 projects. The first one is AgriForecast. AgriForecast is an AI-based project that can predict a suitable crop based on rainfall, temperature, fertilizer, and pesticide use to minimize the risk of harvest failure. Second, I created Fibra. Fibra explores piezoelectricity as a renewable energy source derived from pressure or vibration. Then, what simple actions can teenagers do in their daily lives? We can bring our own reusable water bottles or lunch boxes, dispose of trash properly, or plant small trees and flowers. Another simple but important action is to finish our food. Food rots in landfills, thus emitting methane. Methane contributes to pollution. If you're good at academics or sports, help others, become a tutor or mentor. Therefore, the key is not just knowing, but doing. Simple actions now, do bigger things later. Let's all create the future that we're certain of. Thank you.